Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you that this is when you are the safest driver possible. I'll be going over the situation or situations in which you are going to be the safest driver that you can possibly be. Let's get right into the video. Most people think that you're always going to be the same type of driver, but that is very far from the truth. We change as drivers with regards to our reactions and our behaviors and our actions that start those situations that cause those reactions. So when will you be the safest driver possible? Well, believe it or not, you are actually the safest driver possible when you have just come out of a close call or a near accident, okay? So let's say you're driving and someone cuts you off and you have to slam on your brakes. For the next few minutes, for the next few hours, depending on how you react, you will be the safest driver that you can possibly be in that situation. That's because you're aware of the risks. You see, as we have our licenses and as we drive, we become more comfortable with those risky situations. We get a little bit more comfortable making those close calls, right? Until you actually get a close call or a near accident, then you're like, whoa, driving can be dangerous. Let me be extra careful. You've been in that situation, I'm sure, because I have before. Something happens, like a close call or a near accident, and then I end up turning the radio down. I end up focusing in extra well on the road ahead. Two hands go on the wheel. You know, I stop conversing with people in the car, and you just get in the zone, in the driving zone. It's almost as if you're taking your driving test again. And unfortunately, because we're human, we only usually do this after a close call. You know, a few days later, a few weeks later, we're back to our old habits, blaring the music in the car, driving and looking at things on the sides of the road. And it's, you know, it's normal. This is what happens. I'm not coming down on this. I'm not saying it's bad, because we're humans and this is how humanity works, right? We sort of take advantage of situations, we get comfortable with things, and that's what makes us comfortable driving, because driving is a dangerous thing by nature, but we're comfortable because we do it all the time. Until we get uncomfortable, and that's when we are the safest driver possible. What I recommend is this, to take out of this situation. I'm not saying drive as if you got into a close call every day, right? I'm not saying drive in that same extreme safety mode all the time, because that might make you a little extra cautious, which might cause you to be a bad driver. If you're extra cautious, if you're braking way too early, slamming your brakes for no reason, you know, that doesn't necessarily define good driving capabilities. What I recommend is this. Never forget the risks associated with driving and the responsibilities associated with driving, okay? You know, sometimes I see people driving without their seatbelt, right? And all I think of is, wow, you just have no clue what the risks are anymore. Like, you have no clue that even getting into a minor accident without a seatbelt can cause an extreme fatality so easily, right? Like, you know, the windshield's here, your head is here. The seatbelt usually, hopefully, protects those two from coming into contact with each other, right? So the idea is this. You know, don't drive like this all the time as if you just got into a near accident. Don't do that. But instead, just be well aware of all of the risks and what those risks and responsibilities are. You know, even if you're driving at 20 kilometers an hour, which is considered to be a slow for driving a car or any type of vehicle, if you're driving at a slow speed, that's still really fast compared to like a pedestrian walking or a cyclist cycling, okay? You know, when you're cycling, 20 kilometers, 25 kilometers an hour might be the higher speed that you're using. And as a pedestrian, if you can run 20 kilometers an hour, then you're a fast runner, okay? So driving slow is actually really fast in reality on the road compared to every other road user around you. So just keep in mind the risks and the responsibilities, and always, you know, drive with those in mind. The fact that you need to be a responsible driver, and it is a somewhat risky situation driving. This way you can always at least be as safe as possible while you're driving. That's the idea behind this. I want you to be the safest driver that you can be at all times, while at the same time not being overly cautious, okay? That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Excuse me. I have a little bit of gas. I just finished my breakfast recently. So that's it. We're going to try that again. We're going to try the whole outro again. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.